Hello, my name is Lawrence Sherman, and I'm proud to be working with the government of Uruguay. As director of the Institute of Criminology at the University of Cambridge, I work with governments and police leaders from all over the world. I'm also an advisor to the Inter-American Development Bank on citizen security programs. And I've worked with police in 6 different South American countries, but of all these countries, it is Uruguay that has made the most progress in recent years towards committing itself to apply the best global knowledge in how to reduce crime in its own country. Since my first visit to Uruguay in 2012, my colleagues and I have trained hundreds of police officers and police leaders on the most advanced methods of crime analysis and focusing of police patrols. We have seen their enthusiasm and the enthusiasm of the officers we've trained for this new knowledge and for putting it to work to make Uruguay a safer country. Their speedy application of computer skills to predict and prevent serious crimes has already been put into action, and these skills apply the state-of-the-art methods of using the 3 T's, the 3 principles of evidence-based policing. First, the targeting of the most crime-prone locations or people or victims, or hot spots of crime. Second, testing. The most cost-effective strategies for preventing crime can only be determined by testing and looking at different ways of dealing with different kinds of crime problems. Also for dealing with different kinds of criminals, some of whom are far more dangerous than others and require much more attention. Third, we teach the idea of tracking. So targeting, testing, and tracking, with tracking being the monitoring, the daily follow-up of whether the delivery of police services as it should be delivered is being accomplished. Last December, some 15 police leaders from Montevideo came to Cambridge University to spend 2 weeks with some of the best police leaders and criminologists in Britain. And they gave all they could to study the best methods that Britain has used to keep its crime rate one of the lowest in the world, and to keep one of the major challenges of a country to cope with immigration and all of the cybercrime and other challenges that we face on the cutting edge of research that can be applied anywhere in the world, including Latin America, including Uruguay. They even taught the Uruguayans how to help crime victims by giving them a chance to confront their offenders out of court and to demand answers to the key questions that victims always ask about the crimes. Also making sure that the offenders understand how the crime has hurt them in ways that make the victims feel better and also reduce repeat offending. All these training efforts have been strongly supported by the Ministry of Interior in Uruguay, whose Director of Research is now engaged with us at Cambridge in a major study of serious crime in Montevideo, a study that could help reduce robberies, gun crimes, and serious violence. These senior officials and elected leaders at the ministry have given all of our efforts very strong support. They've also sent a clear message that they will demand more and better analysis of what works and what doesn't, raising the standards of citizen security in their country, in your country, to the same high standards you already have for public health. It is an honor for me to be associated with this important work and to return to Montevideo, in fact, next week, to continue our efforts and our strategic planning processes with senior leaders. Thank you very much.